Everyone knows the plus sign as numbers, but in Excel, that same symbol can completely change how your data behaves. Today, let's unlock this most ignored symbol, going beyond just addition. Quick test. What do you think this returns? You might expect 1020, but Excel gives 30. Anything inside codes is text in Excel, but the plus sign does not combine. It forces numbers. Even if your data looks like text, it will try to convert it and add them up anyway. So what if we actually want to combine them? A different symbol, ampersand, is the solution. But why do we even need symbols while we can just type 1020 directly? This becomes useful when your data lives in different cells. For example, building a full order ID from a country prefix and a number. Now we can combine them into one value. It all comes down to the symbol you use. Now, we all use plus to add numbers, but Excel also has sum. So why does the plus sign even matter? Because unlike sum, it reacts to your data types differently. And that's where things start to break or get powerful. Here we want the total quantity sold for cat toys. Summing them up, Excel gives 0. That's because some values look like numbers but actually came in as text from an export. They might have a leading apostrophe, actual spaces, or has quotation around. Now watch this. Instead of sum, we add them directly. Now we get the correct total. Same data, two different answers. Sum ignores bad data, while the plus tries to fix the data before calculating, so it works anyway. Now, what if we still want that sum to work? One quick fix is to add 0 in a helper column. That forces Excel to re-evaluate each value as a number. So the sum works as expected. That's just one way. If you are curious about faster ways to convert text to number, even ones without helper columns, check out our double dash video. Let's take it further. We got a status column where true means the order is delivered and false means not. If we want to count how many are true, most people go straight to COUNTIF. But watch this. Adding them directly gives us the same result. 3 orders have been delivered. Wait, so the plus sign is counting now? Yes, true is treated as 1, false is treated as 0. And the plus sign turns that logic into numbers automatically. So instead of writing logic formulas, you can just do math. Especially when you have a smaller list where SUMIF may be an overkill. Now, have you ever seen this? A plus sign at the start of a formula. That works exactly the same as an equal sign, but it's a fun shortcut and especially convenient if you're typing from the number pad. Now for something completely different. We got sales reps' phone numbers and we want to show the country code with a plus sign in front. What happens if we just type that plus sign? Hit enter and it goes away. Because Excel thinks we are starting a formula, not entering a value. The behavior we just explained. One workaround is to add an apostrophe first. But that means editing every cell one by one. And if the data comes from a formula, like from another sheet, that trick does not work at all. So here is a better way. Select a column, go to Custom Format, and type +0. 0 represents the entire number in the cell, no matter how many digits it has. Now every number displays a plus sign in front, with no change to the actual value. Perfect for international phone numbers. Same symbol, different row. So, the plus sign is way more than just addition. It forces value into numbers, fixes broken totals, turns logic into numbers you can count, works as a shortcut to start formulas, and even changes how your data is displayed. And we haven't even touched its logic set yet, where plus can act as or, just like the asterisk works like and. We'll cover that in a separate video. But if the asterisk still feels like just a multiplication symbol, our breakdown of its different uses is definitely worth checking out next. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm Kiki and I will see you in the next cell.